All right, Nnamdi Kanu Korona Kondo, tell the world what we are going through. This is Radio Biafra. We're here again this morning. I actually want to talk about, because yesterday I had a conversation with a priest. Yesterday and we were talking about the same issue, and I promised him that I was going to be laying emphasis on the protest that I'm asking the Christian community to do, because this is the only thing that can save you guys. You guys have the key. No matter your differences, by now I am sure that most of you must have seen that what our leader have been talking about, what we've been talking about, Fulanization, is something that's been planned for many, many years. They are now in a rush to finish up what they started. Every day they are killing the Christians left, right, and center. They're killing members of your own community. Because each time, in fact, the priest said something yesterday that he read something about the reason why the bishops, there was a time the bishops were planning to have, they already passed a memo, they were going to have this protest, and all of a sudden, somebody, another archbishop somewhere, I don't want to call the place, said, and I quote, that the problem with Nigeria is insecurity and not an attack on the Christians. These people, it's impossible to understand them. You say they attack, it's like somebody saying, I don't have any infection, but my leg is infected. I have a cancer in my leg, but I don't have any infection. It's insecurity, that's what they call it. So it does not affect the Christians. And who are the people that are having this insecurity? The Christians included, everybody. 80% of the people that are being infected are Christians. And somebody opens up because he's looking for an excuse. He has to have a reason for not wanting to hit the street. What is wrong with saying a mass on a Sunday? Dedicate one Sunday. Come to the street. Say your mass in the street. Let the man that sits in the pulpit and preaches Jesus is God, Jesus is Lord forever and ever, do it in the street for at least for one day. To draw the attention of the international community to what is going on. This morning I picked up a clip that somebody, I don't know the man's name, to be honest with you. But later I'll find out who the name is, what is his name is. I think they went to his house to kill him, and he was trying to defend himself. I picked up this morning, and it's amazing the story that he was telling. This is happening all over the country. And then the problem you have is going down there on Sunday to preach, no matter what you preach. Gospel is not only when you say Jesus is Lord. No. When you care for the man next door, when what's something that, even if it happens to somebody who's not a Christian, hit the street, go to the streets and protest. Let the world know what is going on, because this thing is downing on everybody. And until you do what is right, because I don't know what side of the fence most of you are. I know I don't blame you sometimes, because we have been through this for so many years. And decrystallization is not something that comes easy. When your eyes blocked, and for you to go back to be reshaped, you have to melt. Fasting and prayer is very good. There's absolutely no doubt about it. But all this without action is not going to take us anywhere. You have to do something. The knowledge comes in. The reason for fasting and prayer is the Holy Spirit tells you what to do. There are things He cannot do for you. He cannot come to the street and protest for you. He cannot bring the world down to know what your problem is. And if you're told to do things and you ignore it, you think your prayers are not being answered. No, your prayers are answered. But it's you that fail to listen. You're not using your ears properly. Whether I will call it ears or your spirit, whatever. So this man was in his house and they tried to kill him because he's a Christian. And tomorrow somebody will tell me what we have is insecurity and not an attack on the Christians. Isn't that something? And whoever is saying this is supposed to be man on top of Christianity. Yeah. Now, wow, I'm so scared. I don't know what to tell you. I'm telling you honest. Let's listen to this man.
When I was together with my family, I have see flash torch flash in my window. I have a voice outside asking me, ordered me to come out with my family. I did so with my family. When I came out, I find out there are two people in my sitting room. Ordered me to give them the key of my door. I give them, one of them opened the door, and another two came in making for inside my house with AK-47. Then asked my name. When I see them, I move back because of fear. When I move back, my wife moved forward, and I pray a short prayer. I say, Lord, I am nothing, I cannot save myself. I am a sinner, forgive my sin. Jehovah, today your servant will visit you, accept my soul. When I finish this prayer, I move further because my wife, she's trying to beg them. One of them told my wife that they are there to do the work of Allah. No one will stop them. When I heard that, I know that my time is today. I move forward because I know they are there for me. I say, I am here. They ordered me to sit in their front. I did so. And the leader asked me, what is your name, sir? I told him, Habila Adamu. Are you a Nigerian army? I said, no. Are you a Nigerian police? I said, no. I am a businessman. Now he told me, are you a Christian or Muslim? I say, I am a Christian. He say, why we are preaching Islamic way of gospel to you? You refuse to accept Islam as a religion. And I told them that I am a Christian. We are also preaching the good news to them and other people that never knows God. One of them now asks me, Habila, do you want to tell us that you Christians know God? I say, yes. We know God, the true God. That is why we are preaching to you. One of them now ordered me to deny my faith in order to survive. And I told them that I will not deny my faith. I'm ready to die as a Christian. Now, say, I have called my wife to be a witness with what will happen to me. One of them told my wife that your husband is stubborn. Plead with your husband so that he would deny his faith to be survived. And I told them that I cannot change my mind. I am a Christian. I'd rather die as a Christian. Their leader gave me the last opportunity. Habila, you have opportunity to live. This is the last opportunity we give you. If you are ready to deny your faith, you will be saved. I say, no, I am a Christian. I would rather die as a Christian. Before I closed my mouth, one of them fired me with AK-47. He passed through my nose here. This is the exit place of the bullet. AK-47. I fell down with my face, blood everywhere. The gunman followed me in my sitting room. He marched me to see whether I am still alive or I dead. He found out I am dead. Went out and left me there.
But Habila, you survived that. How is it that you were able to survive? I mean, that's a miracle, is it not? Tell me about that.
Yeah, it's God. I don't know how I survive it. When I'm there, I'm waiting to see an angel holding my hand and show me, Habila, this is your place. But unfortunately, I heard my wife crying, saying many things. Say, Lord, why have you taken my husband at this moment? Lord, why did you not leave my husband in order to raise our children together? He said, Lord, I know where my husband is. He is inside of my Lord. Though when I had her, I rest my head so that she will not sin against God. I tell her that I am alive. Now she told me that even though you are alive, the way blood is rushing, you will not survive it. And I told her that I have a message for everyone that will hear my voice. Even though when I pass away, I have a message for everyone that will have heard me. I never know that I am the one that will send the message to the world. I told her to live in this world is to live for Christ, and to die is again. That is my message to her.
And Habila, you had many surgeries, or how did you survive medically?
Yeah, after all this, blood is rushing since 11 p.m. up to 7 in the morning. When I'm rushed to hospital, in all medication, then found out my blood pressure is normal. My blood level is normal. Though now the doctor started asking me questions. How come did I survive? What power behind my survival? I told them that the power behind my survival is Jesus Christ. And the spirit behind it is the Holy Spirit. That is how I survive. I am alive because God wants to show that the power of death and resurrection is in the hands of God.
How are you doing now, Habila? We're almost a year later. How are you feeling? How are you doing?
Now I'm strong. I'm strong. I'm better. I'm strong. Because Jesus strengthened me.
And was this Boko Haram? Was this Boko Haram that did this, and why?
Yeah, they are there to do the work of Allah. They want to Islamitize all Nigerians. Mm-hmm. That is why they did all this. And it is a surprise thing in the morning that I found out all my neighbors, all the Christians' neighbors have killed on that night. I am the only survivor on that day. I am the only survivor.
What in America can we do to help Nigeria? What should we be doing?
Now, what I want America to do is to call our president in Nigeria to come to the end of these killings. From 2009 to this date, more than 9,000 Christians have been dead. Even last week, in the secondary schools, tertiary institution, more than 60 students have died. I expected Nigeria, a president of Nigeria, to put mourning for 3 days for these citizens of Nigeria. But because they are citizens of UAE, they don't care because they did not touch them. We are crying, let this be end so that the name of the Lord will reign.
Yes, after hearing all this, what do you think? After somebody, this is an eyewitness. This is not like me or you or any of us saying it. It is a reality. It is not a movie. It's not like a movie. It's not like a story, a tale that's being told. No. This is the man that went through this ordeal. All because he's a Christian. And somebody out there who calls himself a bishop, in his memo, what they say that it's insecurity and not Christianity that is the problem. Not attack on Christians. I don't understand it. Like the analogy I gave you, I have an infection on my feet, so I don't have any problem. I don't understand. There are two things are not the same. I'm calling on the Christian world, the people that call themselves Christians. It's an opportunity for you. You can end this carnage for God's sake. It's a very simple thing. It's something that will not even last 1 hour. if you do it simultaneously. It's happening in Edo, it's happening in Asaba, it's happening in Onitsha, it's happening just the same day, simultaneously, the same time. The world attention. The American asked him a question. What do you think America can do about this? First of all, America is not going to come to your aid if they don't know what is happening to you. This is just a video this is about a year ago. Because the way they're talking about now, it's like it didn't happen yesterday. What has been done? Nothing. Because nobody has cried out. Nobody. This is not like he's speaking in the church. They will say testimony, oh, maybe they arranged arrangement. The pastor has arranged something. No. This is the reality. This is real. What the man is saying is real. That's why we're calling a special, and I'll keep doing this call. I'm not going to stop. People are calling in, they're saying the same thing in different ways. The people that you, the churchgoers, you, the people that belong, that call yourself, whether you're a Christian, you are a Onyengomo, at least you know where you're going. You people should make a date and go on this protest. You are not going to kill anybody, but just go there. The normal way you say your prayer, that's what I'm saying. If the priest that says the mass in the church, they will set up their table in the street and say the mass in the street. Let me see how the DSS will come there and kill all of you. If you're a Pentecostal minister, the same way you sing in your church, Jesus is Lord, sing it in the street on that day. Just one day, one Sunday. I'm not going to stop stressing on this, because this is pure common sense. It's very, very easy to do. It's not going to take anything away from you. Go there and do it, and drag the international community into it. Because when it happens, and CNN sees all the priests in their white in the street, they are going to focus. Even the Catholic community alone can even do this, what I'm saying, I'm talking about, honestly. Because they are still the number. Go out there just one Sunday. A bishop, any bishop that has compromised himself, let him be with his soul. Let his soul judge him, because I know he's compromised. Otherwise, so many things cannot be happening. Every day they talk about Father Mbaka, he did Father. Why would Father Mbaka be doing what he's doing if if a bishop is not compromised? Of course, it's long time they could have stopped him. But not stopping him means that they are compromised. It's as simple as that. Forget about it. We know. I'm not a priest, but I'm a Catholic. Because I know that what he's saying and rabble-rousing and running his mouth and nobody's cautioning him, it means that somebody is compromised. You can't do that. Father Mbaka doesn't own the church. He is supposed to be a servant that is working under the church. He has superiors. But when the superiors don't say anything, do you think it's me that's going to stop him? Our sister made a call, calling on Mbaka to apologize to Jonathan, which is something that a Christian is supposed to do. Forgiveness. You're supposed to say, I am sorry. You brought this man to the street and castigated him and told us that he is bad luck. He is bad luck. And this man owns he has a family. He has a wife, he has children. And you castigate him and you're a priest. You have to go out there and tell this man, I am sorry. There are no two ways about it. You have no choice. That's what our sister was saying, and she said it very, very clearly the way it's supposed to be. So I am still calling on all the Christians. Hit the street. Come to the street so that the world will see what is going on with you. Say it out and this nonsense will stop. If you do not do it, it is going to continue. It's not going to stop. This is a man. This is not like it's alleged, because all the newspapers will write, oh, there was an alleged class. This is a man in his house, in his home, with his family. How did he survive? He survived because the Holy Spirit wants to use him to send a message to the world, to send a message to all of you that are Christians. Look at the faith. There are people I know that they even kill, probably who deny their faith. Because in front of AK-47, you might lose it. You might say, nah, forget about this Jesus thing, man. But he did not. He did not. He wanted to die with his faith. But the spirit that saved him knows, let's go back there and give a message to the people. And that's what he has exactly done. So I am calling on you guys. I am not going to stop. I'm not going to relent until you do what is right. Go out there, organize a day. The bishops that are supposed to be in charge, you are the people on top of the game. Go out there and have a protest. That protest will bring the international community to listen to your plights and your problems and be able to solve them. I'll take a very short break and I'll be back with you.
Biafrans all over the world. America, say no. IPOB, US, America, America, America. IPOB, New York, America, America, America. Oh yes, IPOB USA, IPOB USA, and the state of New York. Just like we all know,
This information is directed to the IPOB in the United States of America. Going with all our leaders, Mazi has recently said
we must do the needful. If you have not joined IPOB family yet, or you intend to support the struggle for the restoration of Biafra, now is the time.
To join IPOB family in the New York, please call our state coordinator, Mazi on 832-245-5640, or the New York State Deputy,
Mazi Badike, on 646-645-8237.
Other zone coordinators include Bronx Zone 1 and Mazi Dr. Ekweme on +164-664-43957. Ise Obina
+192-9509-8008.
Staten Island, Mazi John on 347-203-0871.
Pastor Thomas, 6462-269487.
Brooklyn Zone, States Abalakwe AM on +16-462-3652-46.
Queens/Long Island,
Mazi Eloshuku,
164-69-5662-19.
Bronx Zone 2, Wada Beatrice on 347-5177-934.
Or Reverend Jeff.
You live anywhere in the US and you want to join or contribute, call our National Coordinator, Dr. Okoro, or our National Deputy Coordinator, Wada Lady Prestige. Or you are a woman in the USA, you can join our Women Wing. Call Wada Mommy Okafor on 121-571-57709. Also, if you want to contribute, USA will not fail our leader Nnamdi Kanu or disappoint our motherland Biafra. All hail Biafra, Biafra, we hail you. Signed, David Ezekwesili, New York State Coordinator.
All right, I'm back again with my topic. I'm still talking about calling on these our priests, our Catholics, our Christian brothers, our family of Christians to hit the street. The archbishops, they are the ones I'm referring to now. I'm talking to them because they are the ones in charge. They can make this happen. It is not going to take anything out of you. It's just one Sunday. One simple Sunday. Unite, get yourself together, come to the street and tell the world what is going on. Because I don't see any reason why you can't. Nobody asking you to come to the street and lie. These things are happening. They are real. It's not a joke. It's not like somebody's making it up and asking you to come there and cut. No. We are saying, tell the world what is going on. You have a congregation, you have people that listen to you, you have followers, you are in the millions. Devote one day, all of you. Don't look at the Pope. And the Pope is there in the Vatican. There's nothing happening there. It's not happening in his backyard. You are his representative here. You don't need permission from him to do that. As long as what you're doing is you're not lying to anybody. You are saying things the way they are. Bring the world attention to what is going on. Because it's going to, when it affects the hand, it's going to affect the ear, the nose, the body parts. It's not just telling me it's insecurity problem, it is not exterminate. No, these people are here to annihilate you, to fulanize you. That's what they come for. We've said it over and over before our leader even said anything about it. It's been said by another pastor, then our leader confirmed it, and today we see those things happening. in our eyes. Why are we keeping quiet? The question, the man here, they asked him, what do you think America can do at this point? He says call the Nigerian president to stop this killing. That's not enough. That is not enough, because that is a one-time thing. They have continued. It's over a year since this thing was recorded. I'm going to play it again because it's emotional. I want to speak on this morning, and this is where I'm going to dwell on. I am calling on Christians, those who call themselves Christians, the Pentecostal, the Catholic Church, the way you are, have a date. Have a date, for God's sake. Please, you people should call a date and give a date out that you're going to go out there in the street and tell the world what is going on. Drag the attention of the world. Because if you don't, nobody is going to come to your aid. That is the truth.
To get out
Let's
my
listen
family,
to him again.
I have a touch flash in my window. I have a voice outside asking me, ordered me to come out with my family. I did so with my family. When I came out, I find out there are two people in my sitting room. Ordered me to give them the key of my door. I give them. One of them opened the door, and another two came in, making for inside my house with AK-47. Then asked my name. When I see them, I move back because of fear. When I move back, my wife moved forward, and I pray a short prayer. I say, Lord, I am nothing, I cannot save myself. I am a sinner, forgive my sin. Jehovah, today your servant will visit you, accept my soul. When I finish this prayer, I move further, because my wife, she's trying to beg them. One of them told my wife that they are there to do the work of Allah. No one will stop them. When I heard that, I know that my time is today. I move forward because I know they are there for me. I say, I am here. They ordered me to sit in their front. I did so. And the leader asked me, what is your name, sir? I told him, Habila Adamu. Are you a Nigerian army? I say, no. Are you a Nigerian police? I say, no. I am a businessman. Now he told me, are you a Christian or Muslim? I say, I am a Christian. Say, why we are preaching Islamic way of gospel to you? You refuse to accept Islam as a religion. And I told them that I am a Christian. We are also preaching the good news to them and other people that never knows God. One of them now asks me, Habila, do you want to tell us that you Christians know God? I say, yes. We know God, the true God. That is why we are preaching to you. One of them now ordered me to deny my faith in order to survive. And I told them that I will not deny my faith. I'm ready to die as a Christian. Now, say, they have called my wife to be a witness with what will happen to me. One of them told my wife that your husband is stubborn. Plead with your husband so that he would deny his faith to be survived. And I told them that I cannot change my mind. I am a Christian. I'd rather die as a Christian. Their leader gave me the last opportunity. Havila, you have opportunity to live. This is the last opportunity we give you. If you are ready to deny your faith, you will be saved. I say no. I am a Christian. I would rather die as a Christian. Before I closed my mouth, one of them fired me with AK-47. He passed through my nose here. This is the exit place of the bullet. AK-47. I fell down with my face, blood everywhere. The gunman followed me in my sitting room. He marched me to see whether I am still alive or I dead. He found out I am dead. Went out and left me there.
But when Habila, you survived that. How is it that you were able to survive? I mean, that's a miracle, is it not? Tell me about that.
Yeah, it's God. I don't know how I survive it. When I'm there, I'm waiting to see an angel holding my hand and show me, Habila, this is your place. But unfortunately, I had my wife crying, saying many things. Say, Lord, why have you taken my husband at this moment? Lord, why did you not leave my husband in order to raise our children together? He said, Lord, I know where my husband is. He is inside of my Lord. Though when I had her, I raised my head so that she would not sin against God. I tell her that I am alive. Now she told me that even though you are alive, the way blood is rushing, you will not survive it. And I told her that I have a message for everyone that will hear my voice.
Yes.
Even though when I pass away, I have a message for everyone that will have heard me. I never know that I am the one that will send the message to the world. I told her to live in this world is to live for Christ, and to die is again. That is my message to her.
And Habila, you had many surgeries, or how did you survive medically?
Yeah, after all this, blood is rushing since 11 p.m. up to 7 in the morning. When I'm rushed to hospital, in all medication, then found out my blood pressure is normal. My blood level is normal. Though now the doctors started asking me questions. How come did I survive? What power behind my survival? I told them that the power behind my survival is Jesus Christ. And the spirit behind it is the Holy Spirit. That is how I survive. I am alive because God wants to show that the power of death and resurrection is in the hands of God.
Yes.
How are you doing now, Habila? We're almost a year later. How are you feeling? How are you doing?
Now I'm strong. I'm strong. I'm better. I'm strong. Because Jesus strengthened me.
And was this Boko Haram? Was this Boko Haram that did this, and why?
Yeah, they are there to do the work of Allah.
Yes.
They want to Islamitize all Nigerians. Mm-hmm. That is why they did all this. And it is a surprise thing in the morning that I found out all my neighbors, all the Christians' neighbors, have killed on that night. Yes. I am the only survivor on that day.
What in America can we do to help Nigeria? What should we be doing?
Now, what I want America to do is to call our president in Nigeria to come to the end of these killings. From 2009 to this date, more than 9,000 Christians have been dead. Even last week, in the secondary schools, tertiary institution, more than 60 students have died. I expected Nigeria, a president of Nigeria, to put mourning for 3 days for these citizens of Nigeria. But because they are citizens of UAE, they don't care because they did not touch them. We are crying, let this be end so that the name of the Lord will reign.
God can make dry bones rise and become alive. But first, they must come together. Christians, we must come together. We are not united. Now, a government that has buckled before terrorists and bandits that are destroying the nation now wants to flex its muscles with churches and NGOs. A president, retired general of the Nigerian army and commander-in-chief of the armed forces, who does not know where these bandits get their arms, wants to control churches and NGOs. Well, the rumors may be true that they are all a part of a grand plan of Islamizing this country. But I'm sorry for the Muslims. They may be deceived. It may not be about Islam. It may be about one ethnic group that wants to found a modern empire in Nigeria. And when I say that Christians are too divided and too selfish, don't forget that the second in command in this country is a senior advocate of Nigeria, a professor of law, and a pastor. Are there no Catholics in the houses of assembly? In the National Assembly? Are there no Christians in government? Are there no Christians in the parastatals? Are there no Christians where these decisions are taken? When we bishops warn them, we have heard this, what they tell us, it is not true. Including last March, we raised alarm, it is not true. I got the no-no. Yes, Napoleon Bonaparte was one of the most powerful emperors in modern history. A French man who wanted to colonize the whole Europe, including the church with the Vatican. But the Pope stood his ground. You can't control this church. And the Cardinal Secretary of State that time was resisting Bonaparte. And the emperor told him, look, Cardinal, I'm warning you. You are resisting me. Don't you know I have the powers to destroy the Catholic Church? Cardinal, hey, she said, look, we, cardinals, bishops, and priests, for more than 800 years, we haven't even succeeded in destroying the church. How can you succeed? Where is Napoleon and his empire now? Both gone. Where is the Catholic Church now? Still running. But what I want to tell you, don't forget that when the church died in Jerusalem, it was born in Rome. And as it is dying in Europe, it is rising in Africa. By the time it is now dying in Africa, it is rising again in China. Don't allow your own church to be part of those that will be overcome by darkness because of your indifference and selfishness. What is your faith? Whom do you believe in? And who is Jesus Christ for you? If you know Christ, he knows you, and he will reveal yourself to you. And he will tell you, you are not warm, you are a rock.
My name is Reverend Sister Obioma, calling you from Brazil.
Welcome to the program.
Yes, I want to thank you very much for everything you people have been doing for us, Biafra. So, I really want to use this opportunity to call my fellow Reverend sisters, especially those of them back there at home. We need to join this struggle. The church needs to demonstrate. In fact, I was surprised that up to now, we have not, Reverend sisters, they need to protest at home. Killings of the Christians every day in the northern part of the country in our Biafra land. I want to call upon the religious sisters. We need to go out there on the street to tell the world. When they see the people on the street, he will ask questions, what is going on? So for us, I called one of the Reverend sisters the other day. She said, we are praying, that this killing is too much. But we need to show the world that we are not happy. Yeah. So I want to call BBL. They know themselves. When I call this abbreviation, they know. I want to call BDL, DNN, HSCJ, IHM, Sisters of Charity, all of you there, come out on the street. Superiors, major superiors, go out there and tell the world that what is going on, you don't like it. Let us come out from this bondage. Because if they feminize everybody there, I am telling you, there will be nothing like Catholic Church. There won't be anything like Reverend Sisters or Reverend Fathers. If we are sitting down there in the convent, thinking that it's only for the people in the world, come and join us in this struggle. It is for everybody. It's for the betterment of all of us. Don't sit down there and just pray. Praying is okay. But we can come out on the streets. Let the Pope, let the church see us that we are part of this program, that we want our freedom. And I also want to call on my brother, please, Reverend Father Iyke Mbaka. Father, I want to talk with you. I have a younger brother like you. I have a younger brother who is a priest. But I have watched so many of your videos. Father, the insult you labeled on this President Jonathan, it has come to the point that you need to come out and ask him for forgiveness. It will bring victory to you. Because all those videos that you made on a humble, innocent, and as humble as Jonathan, all those thing you said about him, calling him bad luck, somebody's father, somebody's uncle. Father, I want to tell you, anywhere you are, I am not against anything you're doing, but I want you to apologize to him. Apologize to Nigerians. Look at what is going on. They're killing in everything. You couldn't even say anything. But you come out to talk about Big Brother Nigeria. I don't know what they call it. This is not what we are expecting from you, Father. Many people are looking up to you. You need to come out and condemn what is going on. Nobody is going to kill you. Even if they kill you, I mean, what is there? All of us are going to die one day. So I am calling on you, Reverend Father Iyke Mbaka, please, redeem your name. Your name is smelling bad everywhere. Go to the internet. People are saying a lot of things about this noble church, Catholic Church. So I am calling on you with humility. I am pleading with you, drop every ego. Go and ask President Jonathan, Goodluck Jonathan, ask him for forgiveness. You've wronged him. You've destroyed his image. Now we have seen what Buhari's government, you said is going to bring good luck to us, is going to bring this and that to us. See where we are, and you're not saying anything. Those groups that you took to protest against Jonathan, let them go to the streets and protest against what is going on. Look at Imo State. We are in shambles in Imo State, Father. I beg you, please, redeem your image. Redeem this church that is about to be drawn to the mosque. That is only the thing I want to tell you. Please, in humility and simplicity of heart, I am begging you, go and apologize. Apologize to Nigerians. Apologize to Goodluck Jonathan, and your image will be redeemed. For all the other reverend sisters, seminarians, go to the streets. They killed the seminarian in northern states. None of you went to the street. I am calling on all the seminarians. Don't lock yourself inside your seminaries. Go there and protest. We need our Biafra. This is the only hope. So that's what I want to call my brothers and sisters in religious life in the Catholic Church, Reverend sisters, Reverend fathers. Come and join us. This thing is not, don't just say it for the people in the world. We are all in the world. Let's come out and do something reasonable. Thank you, Mazi. God bless.
All right, we're still here. We're taking more calls. Before I open up the line, we are still saying, I'm still calling on the Christian world to hit the street. Our sister have just said, the Reverend Sister that's called in. All right, for those of you in charge of the religious procession, the religious community, the Christians, the whatever church leaders that are the GOs, daddy GOs, that's what they call most of you. I want you to listen to this before I open up the line. I just want to give you one phrase that this man said here, and people are beginning to call me already. Unfortunately, I have to just air this before I open up the lines. So I want them to listen to this because it's not a joke. The man that I just played his tape, Maitama Adamu, that's his name, that's he introduced himself as, is a man of faith. I know that many people would have denied, like I said before, we're looking at AK-47 and the face of the man carrying it, you will say, Jesus can wait too. But you know what? He kept his faith. And the reason why he's alive today was to send a message across. And the message that we are sending across cannot get to the ears until those in the church, those that call themselves Christians, get together and decide on a date that they're going to hit the streets. Otherwise, you're all going to be Islamized.
We have the Igbo church, correct? We have the Hausa church, is that not so?
Yes.
Look, in the Yoruba church, if you are an Igbo man, if you carry anointing, let fire come out of your head. You are on your own. You will not reach the top because it is a Yoruba church. If it is the Igbo church, if you are a Yoruba man, possess all the revelations that you know, you are on your own. You will not get anywhere because it is an Igbo church. Only the Igbos will be that we brought our petty politics inside the church. My name is Bosun Emmanuel. The foot soldiers of Islam, they are called Machineries. Vehicles in church building. Now get ready for this next one. Get ready. Get ready. Brace yourself.
I will not go into details on that. The point I'm trying to send this message across, this whole thing is based on unity. Do not say that it's affecting my leg, therefore I am not sick. I have a cancer in my leg, but I'm okay. You are not okay. Do not come out and tell us, oh, it's insecurity. It doesn't concern Christians. Come on. Stop fooling yourself. We're all together in this. So I'm calling on you, make a date. Until I get that date, I'm not going to stop talking about this. You people have to hit the street and tell the world. Tell the world what is going on. Let them know what is happening. It's not just a one-time thing. It has to be continuous. You continue hitting on this until somebody's going to say, what's going on there? Somebody said, Donald Trump. Oh, why do you like Donald Trump? I said, he's the only one. Among all the presidents, I have not heard any of us have the audacity to talk to an incoming visiting president of another country. He said, he asked the man that came here, that whether he's Buhari or not, I don't know, but the important thing is that he asked him a question. What is going on with Christians in your country? You have to do something about it. If you don't, I will. That's why I love him. That is the kind of person that I love, because you know what? Obama was trying to sell Buhari. I remember the video with the French president. He said, oh, this man is Buhari, he's doing very well. And the president said, yeah, he's doing very well indeed, and just walked away. So we know what is going on. Catholics, Protestants, Pentecostal, call yourself, name it. You people go to church on Sundays, devote one Sunday for your protest. The line is open, it's 646-920-4541-570-352-8442 +1 929-406-9953. Let us have a full discussion, and when you come in, please, all the thank you and saying the prayers again it's not going to work this time because we don't have enough time. I know many people, because normally when the phone starts calling up before the line is open, that means a lot of people are waiting online to make a call. So the line is open for you now to make your calls, but please just be very considerate. Know that there are other people out there who are actually waiting to call. So when you come in, just tell us what you want to talk about, and let's go from there. This is Radio Biafra. All right, I have a call coming in on straight line. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Good morning, Mazi. My name is Simon. I'm calling from Nigeria, Spain.
Welcome to the program. You're the first caller today. Tell us a story.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity. I called in respect of for your topic today and what is going on in the Christian Dome. And our brothers and sisters that call themselves Christians. Why all these things baffles me is this, because I could remember when I joined this struggle newly, a lot of people said a lot of things. Even I was opportune to meet this Emmanuel Bosun. He played his message about this Islamic agenda, and who are the main target? They are the Christians. They are the Christians, and they are the people that are not well informed. When you talk to them, it's like what they are talking about doesn't concern them. But the main calamity is for them, directed, targetedly. If you check in the Nigerian Constitution, everything is there. Even the Bosu even thought about it. Not even all what our leader have been saying since 2014 when I joined this struggle to date. I have been places, there is a time I even send message to some of them I know, because some of them say, they say, God call me, I will do work for God. But I started running for it since 2000, when I was 10 years old. Because that is not where my salvation is. Because the way they behave, because the way they think. This Islamic agenda, it was from church, and they planned it like Obama he mentioned. David Alsolod, who is Obama campaign manager, worked with APC for almost 1 year. They are the people that put this jihadist, the dead man Buhari there. But our people, when you tell them, they don't listen. So why I'm saying this, the protest you are calling for, everyone is calling for. Since 2016, I send this message, talk to some of them, but it doesn't concern them. And they don't have any protection. Their members are there praising hallelujah, but their GOs are moving with armored car and with security men. Who is fooling who here? Our brothers and sisters, it's time you people wake up. Protest, let the world know what is going on. And the government are denying there's nothing like Islamization agenda. They are doing it gradually. Now they are targeting your church, they are targeting your pocket. Maybe this will make you wake up. But remember that it's every one of you people. Gradually, they will, if you people don't stand up, they'll complete the agenda.
Yes.
And that is Islamization agenda, colonization agenda, nothing else more. So it is time. Forget that you don't like the way Ipob doing it, you don't like this, you don't like that, you don't like the way Mazi and the can't talk. Because they don't kill. You see people they kill. When they tell you don't agree, they kill you. But we talk, you say we are talking too much, we preach, you say we are preaching too much, nothing is going on. But if you don't wake up and get informed now, it will reach in your doorstep.
Thank you.
I want to also thank the man he played his record, the first message. He survived. He survived. Doesn't mean that they will not come back. They are coming. For every one of you, if you keep quiet. Biafra is why we are asking and why we want to go before it's too late. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Biafra, thank you very much. All right, this is Radio Biafra. We're still here taking calls at 646-920-4541, 570-352-8442, +1-929-406-9953. My Skype line is not off this morning because I don't know what is happening to it. I don't want to go into it because spending too much time on it. I don't know. Sometimes it comes on and sometimes it goes off. So you can use the other three lines and making your calls. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. I still want you to listen to Boso because it's still reminding us that something is going on. No matter how much you deny it, I want the bishops to listen to this. And, you know, I'm talking to them. When I say bishops, I don't know who are in charge of churches, but I know that they are on the higher side. Maybe there are people higher than the bishops. I don't really know about that. But whatever happens, they should sit down and think and consider what I'm talking about their hitting the street and telling the world what their problem is and what is happening to us. All right, I have a call on Principal Officer's line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Good morning, Mazi. I teachers.
Good morning. Welcome to the program.
Yes, my name is Beno Kalfo, and I'm calling from Boston, Massachusetts.
Yeah.
So let me share that. Let me just thank you for this wonderful clip that you played this morning. And then it's a wonderful program as well, because if this does not touch the heart of the people that are concerned, then I don't know what else is going to touch their hearts. Let me say it very clear. In Bosnia, only 8,000 people died. The world stepped in and divided Yugoslavia, and there came about 5 to 6 countries, as a matter of fact. You know, 6 countries came out of it. Majority of them are Muslim countries. They freed the Muslims. And this man is telling us that within a period of how many years, they have killed 9,000 Christians. in his area. We're not talking about the overall Nigeria.
Yes.
How many Christians that have been murdered? The Western world is deliberately keeping quiet. It's like an agenda well planned to eliminate black people. For every 10 Africans, you count, one is in Nigeria. Just to tell you the number of population is in Nigeria. And the Christians all over the world are keeping quiet. They just started talking because of the recent resolution that was passed that would put an imam in the church to monitor their tithe. If not, they will never talk. They wouldn't have talked. That's the only reason why they talked. And I'm glad that this lady that spoke mentioned Mbaka. I don't call him reverend. It's not a reverend father. It's Mbaka that called Jonathan good luck, bad luck, and then called Buhari God sent. We haven't had him speak anything to denounce his false prophecy. He has been keeping quiet, hiding. That's who they are, bad Jesus, false prophets. There is no Christianity as far as Nigeria is concerned. The churches in Nigeria are not preaching what the Lord wants them to preach. They are worshiping mammon. They are not worshiping God. Material things. That's what they are worshiping. I sent you a clip. In that clip, the Americans are about to go into a race war. Down south, the blacks are arming themselves militarily, and these are ex-military men. People that have gone to war, been in the army. Blacks are arming themselves. Anybody who's not paying particular attention to this better pay attention to what's happening. Because even here where you live, it's not safe. The whites are arming themselves, trying to confront each other right now. The blacks said enough is enough. They're killing them. They have been keeping quiet, maintaining peace. They are being killed. Now they are picking up arms. Seriously, I'm talking about ex-military men. There is a race war that is about to start in the United States. For those of you who are staying here and pretending like what is going on in Nigeria does not affect you, I am telling you right now, no matter where you are, no matter what condition you find yourself in life, no condition is permanent. What Bob Marley said, when you think it's peace and safety, that's when everything comes crashing down. Let me tell you, if you have not lived enough in this world to have enough experience to know that I don't care if you can be rich today, filthy rich, that thing you call riches can come crumbling. One sickness is enough to wipe all your wealth out. I've seen people that it has happened to. And when the wealth is wiped out, the Lord take their life. The life you're living here, you are not living for yourself. If we all are living for ourselves, I don't think I'll be talking on radio today. I don't think Mazi, Iyke, and everybody, including Mazi who has sacrificed his life, Iyke, who stood by him, all the people, Obidie, Bienu, Dr. Okoro, you name it. All the people that are sacrificing everything they have, thinking on your behalf, and you're sitting your butt here thinking that your money is more important to you to save that little piece of money you are saving, but you can spend that money drinking or chasing women about everywhere. And you're sitting there hoping for somebody to come and do your dirty job for you. I am telling you, time has come. Time has come. Black people we are an endangered species. It's obviously that no race likes us. I'm telling you this. It's about, they know that we are a special breed. We are the original human beings God put on this earth. They don't like it, they want to wipe us out because of the threat we pose to them. They see the potential of the Biafrans. That's why the whole world is keeping quiet. No, they don't want to say anything. I understand that recently, not up to 3 months ago, Donald Trump went to the United Nations and passed a resolution supported by the United Nations to protect all the religious victims and massacres that is going on in the world. Since after that was done, have been killing us. Nothing has been done about it. That resolution has not been put into effect. I don't know why. He questioned Buhari when he came to the United States and told him, why are you killing Christians? You better do something about it. If you do not do something about it, we will do something about it. I am still waiting for Donald Trump to do something about it. He hasn't done anything. Despite the fact that the people who were celebrating him in Iyke, known to the world as Porakos, were massacred, up to today, I'm still waiting for an action with regards to that. Nothing. Instead, every part of the world is keeping quiet as if what is going on does not matter. It doesn't matter. They don't care. Obama, you are a black president in America, the first. You are the first black president. You created this mess that is happening today in Nigeria. You put Buhari there. If it's, like I asked before, if this is an American agenda, the government of America that you are working for told you to put this man in office, it is about time you started talking and make sure that you call this man, whoever is there, pretending to be Buhari, call him to order. Do something. Do something. That's all I have to say, my brother. Thank you very much.
All right, thank
May
you so
God
much.
bless you.
Thank you so much. All right, what we're saying is this is Radio Biafra USA 2. I'm still calling on the Christians to hit the street, protest, make your problems known to the world. Like I said, Donald Trump, at least at least if you say something and you don't do it, you are better. At least you've sent a message. I didn't know about the resolution of the United Nations that you went as far as doing that, which means you are the true president. You are the true person. And I'll vote for you regardless of, no matter what anybody says, because I know there's something in Trump in my spirit that could, that gets into him. I don't care what people say. I don't listen to the news. I don't go for that. I already made up my mind. So what's the point? If you make up your mind on what you want to do and you're still listening to what people are saying, then you are not ready. I am very ready to vote him in because I know he has a soul. He's been only less than 4 years in office. After these 4 years, he's coming in again. So anything that he hasn't done, he's still going to do it. I know. For him saying it, he's giving them time to have a change. But he doesn't know that these people that he's talking to, the fact that you remember going to the United Nations to talk about Christians being killed, and then you're looking at him, he is not somebody who is very, very Christianized, going to church every day and carrying his Bible, but he still remembers that there are people. You don't have the right to kill these people. For saying it alone, Barack Obama, who faked himself as a Christian, swore by the Bible, became the president of the United States, is a Malam. We know that. He is the one that put in Buhari in place. He spent so much energy and so much power to put him there. He never said anything good about Jonathan. He scared him out of office, but you know what? God is in control. There is nothing you will do, no matter how much you try, no matter how much you struggle to make sure that you hide the truth. The truth will always come to the surface. The man said it, the Bosu said it, and he said it is Fulamization policy that have been always on. Listen to this.
Here, and you have access to the internet, right here. I will just invite you, please go online straight away and go to wikipedia.org, Wikipedia, and type into the search engine Abuja Declaration 1989. And this information will come up. Islam in Africa held a conference in Abuja in 1989. At the end of it, they issued a declaration, and it goes to eradicate in all its forms and ramifications all non-Muslim religions in member nations. Such religions shall include Christianity. Now please note that word. To eradicate in all its forms and ramifications. Now Nigeria is a member nation. All non-Muslim religions, such religions shall include Christianity.
This was in 1989. How many years ago? And you are still there. Please, for God's sake, you guys should wake up. Wake up, wake up. Let me take a call coming in on straight line. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Turn down your radio, please.
Hello. Good afternoon, my honorable lecturer, Mazi, Iyke.
Welcome to the program.
Yeah, I hope I'm coming out clear, my honorable lecturer.
You are. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead, sir.
My name is Mazi. My name is Mazi Chima Joseph Onyechukwu. And Mazi Chima Joseph Onyechukwu is calling for Obolafo. Obolafo is in the local government. In Sukasa, then we say Biafra land. I appreciate Chukwu Kabiama as how you have made every one of us to see this glorious day, which is the 16th day of September 2020. And may God Almighty keep on threatening my leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the man who come and make us to start reasoning like a human being. Because if not because of my leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I can say the reason of all Biafrans, all of us are reasoning like a zoo, like animal. He is the only one that make us to know our left and right. And I say may God Almighty who brought him in this journey keep on protecting him and guiding him. Because I know that God is really a God saint in this life. Because everybody is now testifying that he's really a God saint. And the same thing goes to our deputy leader Mazi Chuka from Efo. He's a great man indeed. He said that he will never allow this platform to see corruption. And as I'm speaking with you up to now, he still stands on his word. And every one of you in our media team, I say may God Almighty keep on strengthening every one of you. Because you people are doing a great job. If not because of you people, we could have been in this level that we are today. But God who brought you people, all of you, as you all of you leave whatever you are doing to make sure that this gospel will be separated, to make sure that this gospel will reach to a common man. I say may God Almighty keep on protecting every one of you and keep on providing every one of your need. In the name of Chukwu Kabiama, I pray.
You say?
My contribution this afternoon is also simple. I want to ask my people, what is the reason why that we are not valuing what somebody is doing for us? Because the reason why I'm saying it is this man, Ohamadike, one of Biafra land, that abandoned everything that he's doing, provided that me and you will be alive. What a crime have he committed? What is that thing that he committed? And all of you in our media team that have abandoned everything that people are doing to make sure that this gospel will reach a common man, I want to ask them again. Is it because that all these lives that the so-called Fulani people are waiting every moment? This one is not every day by day, but every moment we must hear a sad news in our land. Is that how that all of us are now operating for one Nigeria or what? You see some flav, maybe you are now benefiting from the so-called zoo today. You will say that there are people that is talking about Biafra, that all of them are miscreants. But I want to ask you, now that you say that all of us, maybe you might even be not in that place. You might even be victim of this thing that you are not. But now that all this thing, we are now passing all this atrocity, we are now passing all this torturing, you cannot even hear the cry of your people because of groundnut money that you are receiving from the so-called Fulani people. And the money that they are just even giving you for ground money, the money is coming from your land. So look at now that all of us are now ready to enter our kingdom of God on earth, which is Biafra land, that some flav is still in their house, down saying and say that what we are doing is not real. I want to ask you again, what will you profit you for you to gain this debt? Because I'm not saying that you are going the whole life, because you are getting debt. What you are getting is debt, because you might even be enjoying the money, and the so-called Fulani people, they'll come there and butcher you, because you are enjoying your debt. You are not even enjoying your life. The only thing that can give me savior, the only thing that can give you a redeemer is Ipob. Ipob is only maker and is only savior that we have in this earth. Look at how the so-called Fulani people that are now raping our mothers, raping our children, raping our sisters. Our people can no longer go to the farm, and all these things cannot even touch your heart. For why? Look, I want to ask you again, in the whole southeast, where have they hear that you have any good thing in the southeast? Are we not a part of this who call Nigeria, or what? They have shown that you are not a part of it, and you are now saying that let us come to our land and develop our own. And some flavor are still saying that what we are doing is not right, that we are miscreants. Come together so that all this type of thing will enough is enough. So I like to summarize here. But onye na-ekwu bụ nwanne Chinunwunu Mazi Chima Joseph Onyechukwu onye Obolafo. biko ụgbọala gbara n'ime Udenu Nsụka Enugu State Biafra land biko ma anyị jikọta n'ọnụ mara na ihe nwere ike inye anyị nzọpụta mbụ sọsọ gị ịbịa soro onye ndu anyị Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ma anyị bụ na Nsụka kwesịrị ịghọta na anyị nọ na boda ihe na-efe emeele nta na ọ bụkwa anyị bụ eke mede mbọ na ọ bụ ovuru ụzọ memede anyị bifo orukwulegide ndị nọ na Enugu taa ma ọ bụ ndị nọ na-abịa na ndị otu de Bayelsa dem anyị boda ndị nọ na geti ma anyị mgbalịta ọtọ chọrọ maka nwere onwe anyị oge na-efe ọzọ anyị nwere ike imega abụghị ya ime ya na Udenu bụ anyị every day by day bene Fulani na-abịa erepụ mmadụ egbu mmadụ eme ọta emoshi oge na-efu nwere ike ikwu okwu oge na-efu nwere ike ikwute anything because of na ya bụ anyị na-achị ihe anyị bụ anyị nwe agara emepe anyị na ruo ugbo ole so ndị be anyị biko ma nchịkọtarekọ n'ọnụ so maka nwere onwe anyị biko ka ị na-eme ka Chukwu kama agọzie elu na Chineke kpuchibe ka ara bụ ụmụ anyị lele na-agba mbọ maka nwere onwe anyị name of Chukwu kabe my pray ise.
All right, thank you very much. This is Radio Biafra. We're still taking calls at 646-920-4541, 5703-528-442, +1 929-406-9953. Please call us. I told you this morning that the Skype line is not really working, so you can use these 3 platforms in making your calls. I'm still calling on the Christian world to hit the street for a day for your protest. And that is what I'm waiting for, because the world is waiting to hear from you and hear your plight. No matter how much they kill you, no matter how much you don't talk about it, as long as you don't talk about it, nobody's going to come to your aid. You have to call the community. If you hit the street, you are so many of you are in the millions, and there is no reason why the world will not pay attention when you start hitting the street and they're trying to find out what is going on, what is happening. This is Radio Biafra. The call continues. Give us your name and where you're calling from. Call on WhatsApp. Are you there? Okay, the line just dropped, unfortunately. I told you when I'm talking and when we are talking, we're not ready for your call, and you're calling, and as soon as we are ready to pick you up, that's when it drops. Okay, now he's back again, so let me give it a chance to see if it's going to work this time. Caller on WhatsApp. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Good afternoon.
Welcome to the program.
Good afternoon. My name is Paul, calling from.
What is that? Yes, go ahead.
Good afternoon. Yeah, my name is Paul. What I want to say is that you are doing a marvelous job for us, for we Biafrans all over the world. Our leader said that we must do the needful for Biafra to come this year. Is how the Christians in the zoo around all over the world, Christians, especially in the zoo, must stand up for the killings of the Christians in the zoo. That is when the world will know what is going on, because they already know that the Christians are dying in the zoo. That is why all Christians, all those pastors who call themselves a man of God, who call themselves a big man of God in the zoo, must rise up. Not when our leader will talk about those pastors in the zoo, they will start talking. They have to defend the lives of Christians who giving them money all the time inside the church. So, Mazi, what I want to say again is that those saboteurs in our midst, those our elder Eflef who don't want to know, who love one zoo, who love one Nigeria, supposed to understand that these people has came to Islamize everybody.
Yes.
No matter what you would like, no matter what kind of presidency they will give you, you must be killed, you must be Islamized. Those Fulanis know what they are doing. They know very well, and they know that these are people like money. This money we are looking for the past of 50 years ago. We have been fighting for. We are looking for money every time. Money. The life of our children yet unborn is that is. You can see what is going on. Let us assume me, because everything have his own time, because I know this time is the time of Biafra to come.
Thank you.
Okay, assume that those who fight for Biafra as of Ojukwu time got that Biafra. Do you think that we supposed to be here now talking about Biafra? It's because they didn't got it that time. That's why this generation has now woken up to make sure that Biafra is restored this time, and Biafra must be restored. No going back about it.
Thank you, sir.
Because the change, the bed has been changed. If you can see the type of strategy our leader Mazi mapped away to restore this nation, you know that is the right man to restore this our nation.
Thank you, sir.
And people are waking up in the zoo. Our people are waking up, and I want to call all the Ipob all over the world to rise up, because why we are in diaspora, God knows why we are in diaspora. And I'm very, very disappointed for those who don't want to come up, who feel that what we are doing, we are joking, but they will see, and I know that one day the world will know and know that yes, this Biafra we are talking about is the mandate of the Chukwukabiam.
There was. Thank you so much. This is Radio Biafra. We're still taking more calls at 64692045413 5703528442 +19294069953. I have a call coming on straight line. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Mazi Peters, good morning.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much, sir. Your brother Chidera from South Africa. Our brother that's just money. There's no nation on this earth that doesn't need money. Every nation survives with the money.
Yeah.
So it's just that the way things are being, if government and the things, Americans need money. Obama do business during his time. Clinton do business. So many of them, and who. Even the current president of America is also a businessman. There's nothing wrong with the money. You know, sometimes we channel energy as if that maybe the Igbo are looking for money all over in the world, and the same thing other tribe. Why people, British themselves are in Nigeria for the economic reason. Why I did that to Michelle and the rest of them are sitting there, refuse to release the zoo? It's because the money. They need the money. Everybody needs the money. It's just that when the structure is bad, when the people's focus, when people's priority is focused, but there's nothing to do. If you don't, okay, tell me now an average Igbo man who does not want to look for money, what is he supposed to do? When the hospital is not free, when the wife is pregnant, he need to pay for rent. Pay for delivery, if operation, the rest of them. How can he survive without money? You know, so let's just leave this money alone. If the leaders do the right thing, put people in a better place, just like a child of yours who go to school every morning, you give her what called lunch box. You know, they give her this thing. That child have no reason whereby he sees another girl eating cake or with this and that. That child will not even bother because he have the cake in his or her this thing. So, but when you send a child to school every day, hunger, scratching stomach, he will definitely gonna holler from other children. But when you look his own lunch box, there's a juice there, there is extra water, there is extra whatever he needs is there. You pack everything. He's not even have appetite to eat what you give to the child. So what essence of lacking? So this money of 18 should be there. So my reason of calling this money Peters is that this clip you just played, the guy spoke and is very emotional. It's only those who doesn't have a heart who can listen that thing, and you need to reflect and really know your position as a Christian. If this face you, what do you do? In other conditions, similarity can happen to you. What do you do? Are you gonna stand and say yes? Just like the way now we are shouting for Biafra. Some people just want to identify with a Biafra. When the Biafra come now, you say, oh, we all are Biafra. Some people even hollering for trying to know how the passport will look like. But can you now come and fight for this passport? No. You do all of us. You cannot stop me to be Biafra with Biafra come now. There's nobody on our world. Start generating fight. So now that man have showed you that whatever you need is stand by it. If you say you want Biafra, please come out and fight for this Biafra. Reason why I'm saying this that on Saturday when we have meeting with our brother, I hope this our brothers in America and those who have access to medias, those who know what called media, those who are privileged to be able to circulate news, should help and do this thing called journalism and also investigative journalism. You cannot be sitting down and saying, because there is an argument in a meeting we will have on the weekend where Rudolph Okonkwo, the guy, they called Dr. Damijo. He tried to explain some certain things, and I asked him, you want to do media, you want to interview people, you don't know how to get to them, some certain things he raised. And I asked him, why are you now trying to portray this as if you don't have an access to those you can ask? Now I'm with you here. If you called me and say you want to interview those, if you really want to do, you want to, because you were talking of New York Times and New York this, so many media in the US where they can do, but the problem that the local media are not selling what they're not broadcasting what happened with IPOB in MNA, and they're not saying certain things. I say, if they're not doing it, you start your own. If you want a legitimate reason, you can call IPOB. You cannot say because you want to copy from local. Local will say clash. Reason why I'm saying it now, look at this man, he was in his house. They brought a gun. You can see what he said. This man is not lying. He's telling the truth. And I believe the man interviewing him is a white guy. How did that white guy dare him? He was investigating. He was trying to find out who is who. Our brother who have an access. Look at Sahara. Look at Justice Ude and the rest of them. How did they get information from Asorok? People are in the ground getting those information for them. Sometimes you see their tweet. They're tweeting that Aisha is flying. And you through outside developing, outside you see Nigeria, they say, oh, when is Aisha will be flying? Because somebody is there giving them information. You cannot say you want to, and they are trying to look, you want to go to Channel TV to get information. No. If you want to help us in this thing we are doing, get the people on the ground. Talk to us. We will tell you if you want to really interview. The white man will not come and start going to Channel TV. The white man will go where thing is happening. The problem with Nigerian media, all of them are sitting down in one place, waiting for Facebook to pay something they copy, waiting for Channel to do something, or NTA, their NTA is even lost. TVC News and the South, you copy from there. You will not try to say, if one person say clash, all of you will line up, clash, clash, clash. This man now, if he's a Nigerian reporter, we hear clash from there. How can a man sitting in his house be clashing with people carrying AK-47? Our brother Rudolph and the rest of them, if you want to help, stop running out, because they complain. There's a lot of raising kind of how do we do it, global this. There's a lot of things they put there. It was the meeting was, there's nothing wrong with the meeting. Everybody looking for solution. But when you listen to this kind of a person now, somebody went and get that information. You're not waiting for who to interview when you're sitting in America. Send their foot soldiers. Send somebody in that time, and you should have somebody in Enugu you trust, which you can phone and say, okay, get me this information. Next, how authentic it is. If anything not happen, find out IPOB in the USA and in New York where you are. Let them get authentic information. Do something you can rely on and broadcast from there. Don't wait, because he's saying that you cannot rely on the social media, that the stream medias in the US will not believe you. They want to do that. But this man, I don't know where he is. I have not seen the video you are playing. We are hearing the audio. I don't think this man is from new stream media. Probably is a Christian also, maybe evangelist or something. This Christian, what they put it. So this particular person went and get this man and interview him. And this is, he said, ask, what can America do for you? And the man have opportunity to put his own this thing. So if you want to help, stop waiting and say Channel TV local is not reported. They will not report because they have been bought. I spoke to our brother and I said, please, you people want to help. It does not matter, even if you say that, because that is an argument with me and them IPTAs. They are now calling what happened in Emene a Christian, what did they put it? I am trying to remember the name now. That is children of the Christian children. They didn't want to use the word IPOB. You understand? I said, why? Because if you now try to put it as a Christian, when America will respond when you say Christian. But when you to other places, what the local are reporting is IPOB clash. Now you want to do your own things now. You say Christian children massacred in Enugu. It's confusion here and there. Let's stick in one place. If people are reporting, if the local are reporting IPOB as the so-called, they say clash. You say IPOB is not run away because you don't want to use the word IPOB. You want to use a Christian. because America will listen to you, Christian. I don't know how that makes sense. My argument there was a little bit not too strong, the way, but I'll make sure my own voice heard and say, do the right thing. If you want to report, do you YouTube and the rest of them, they will pick it up. If you doubt it, why are they complaining in Abuja when you do something? They say this online terrorist. What are you doing online? Did you see any gun? No IPOB pays a gun in here, but they call also online terrorists also. So whatever you do, help. If you know it's not helping, talk about them. You see how they will react immediately. So please, I'm really acknowledge and I'm just pleading to most of them who come to this meeting, show interest eager to help. If you want to help, and do not run away from this IPOB of 18. We are not killing anybody. So when disassociate yourself, IPOB run into Christianity, it's the same thing we are talking about. God bless you, sir.
God bless you. The point is, you said it all, but the truth I want to add to it is that I call these people hypocrites. They are just fooling themselves. They will talk about us, whether they like it or they don't like it. We are not pleading with you. If you don't talk, somebody will talk. My talk is this. I am telling you the truth. Then everybody will want to be part of it. But when the food never done, so people go stand for side. They don't want to associate. Whether you call it, that's why somebody is saying, oh, it's an insecurity problem. It is not Christianity. It has to do with insecurity. Does it make any sense to any logical person? There's no security, but it has nothing to do with Christianity. Call it whatever you want. Call it Umuefulefu. They have called us the worst names before. So why would they want to waste their time? Talk about Rudolph. Rudolph lives in the United States. He used to work for Sahara Reporters and all that. He knows where to get his news from. But he's so afraid. He doesn't want to say, oh, I'm writing for Biafra. Whether you're writing for Biafra or not, my brother, is not going to change anything. We don't give a hoot. One day you're going to write, whether you like it or you don't like it. It's as simple as that. Unless you have to completely leave your profession. But if you say you're not going to talk about us, you are wasting your time. The only way you cannot talk about us is that today you drop your pen and your paper and say, I'm off. I'm out of this journalistic thing, and that's it. But how come you will? The magic is there. The magic is the magic of Nnamdi Kanu coming up from nowhere to take over the podium. They cannot hold it. They cannot understand it. For them, it's a mystery. But you know what? You can never understand everything. No. There are things you will understand, but there are things you can never understand. You can never know why. Somebody I played this morning had an AK-45 turned on his neck, passed through the other side. He survived. How did he survive? I don't know. He himself doesn't even know how he survived. So this is what I'm telling you. Nnamdi Kanu is a mystery, will always remain a mystery, no matter what you people do. You don't like the way he talks, fine, no problem. Today you don't like it, tomorrow you start liking it. There's confusion everywhere. So I don't really care about these people, because if you go to Emene, when it touches you, you will know that the people that were killed in Emene, in Enugu, are humans. They are not, forget about the name you tag to them. IPOB, oh, they are Christians, oh, they are not pagans, oh, they are this. These are human beings. These are people. Who has a right to go there and stop the life of somebody? You don't have the right to do it. A federal position has said, when they kill, he says, I'm a Jew, so it doesn't concern me. They kill, I'm a this. At the end of it all, they kill all of them, and then when they come for you, what will you do? Nothing. So I don't really care about these people, to be honest with you. I don't. If they want to write about us, so be it. If they don't want to write about us, so be it. It doesn't make any difference. It's not going to change anything. We have a leader who is consistent, who has the manpower, the energy to do what he's doing. All we need to do is Ipob. It's as simple as that. We are not struggling for anything with anybody. Journalists, you are on your own. How many video people have propped up in different parts of Facebook? Everybody is talking their own. Most of the time I don't even read it anymore. I just listen to it and I smile over it and I pass through, because this is expected. Any week that I don't see people talk against what we are doing, I don't feel good about it. It means we are losing popularity. But the moment they open the Facebook and everybody is talking, and then they mama, and then they jump, and they those who want to be recognized that they are part of what we are doing, they will all talk. at the end of it all the can rice. You got a rice aja. In your chassis and your chassis, just appreciate the aja, the rice will remain. So kita aina aka rice agworo n'ime aja. Small. We are becoming that thing that we are supposed to be. There are no two ways about it. We will follow him until somebody comes out and shows us that if is not by kotosi. I told you a story about somebody now saying Namdi, how much money have you given him? Right now, I could write a check and give you back that money if you can give me a receipt. He didn't have a receipt. So if I buy people can talk, people will talk and they will never stop talking. You say, oh, why don't you go there and investigate? No. What do you investigate? Oh, you're just on the IPOB, no. He would rather buy the police story. That they found them in the street burning tires in the meeting. You know you are a journalist. It's a noble profession. Journalistic, I'm not a journalist. I've never been. Broadcasting there myself because I wasn't trained for this. I'm just doing it. I don't know how I'm doing it, but I'm doing it. I'm doing my best. So if I they will talk about us. Don't let it be a problem. Don't let this thing bother you. Because when we started, nobody was that. Radio Biafra, Nnamdi was the only one screaming from somewhere. Radio Biafra, before eventually it's expanding. It is going everywhere. People now are listening to us regardless. The same called people who are journalists, they listen. The so-called people who name and hard the Hagen, they will go to their backyard, they will lock themselves in and don't want their wife or their girlfriends to know that they are listening to Radio Biafra. It does not matter to us. If you neighbor, it can never stop. I have a call coming in on WhatsApp line. Let me take this call. Caller on WhatsApp. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Make it brief. We don't have time.
Yeah. Good afternoon, Mazi Peters.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much. My name is Chupemeka Wambos. I'm calling from Mazi.
Yeah.
Everybody, a lot of people have spoken very well today. What Pastor Jack said, he didn't need to bother himself because our news are trending all over the world. Where will you go? People that covered almost 180 countries in the world, and every of the communities, the country we are covering the social media with the IPOB issue Biafra. They'll just conspire together to keep mute, pretend as if they don't know about or they know. But I want to say something very important here. You remember, Mazi Peters, few years ago, when Buhari, is that the first tenor of Buhari, the British soldiers came to the zoo, said they want to train their zoo military so that can be able to combat with the Boko Haram. You remember all this? All of us remember, all of us know about it. And my question today, where are those soldiers that this British government trains? They train them well, give them some arms. You know what? The same thing France did in Africa is what the Britain are doing. They want instability in Africa so that they will be getting what they want. But I want to pass a strong message. What we do to stop this problem is that those techniques, those engineers that bring into Africa, I mean the white engineer, when we see that these people, this problem is going on, they're killing us, and those that are conspiring all this thing, don't want to say anything, and they are working hard to make sure that all Biafrans are dead, then we will come against them. All this engineer, even if you a black man working with them in the oil field, we will kill you. That's the only answer. When you start killing them, they will come. They will come to seek for peace. Because that's the only thing. You bring engineer tomorrow, the next day we kill him. Even the day we attack them, even if they have a 100 military men, we attack them, or even the military will kill all of them. You see, they will seek for peace immediately. Because that's the only way they will even pay attention and turn back for our demand, our request and our demand, and what we want for. You can never subvert the will of the people, no matter who you are. This is the will of people. The Biafra has been dedicated and been serious that they don't want to belong to this useless contraction. And the whole world, even United Nations, when we start killing those people that is concerned, they will now turn back and say, pay attention to us. And that's the only thing, because the Britain came to Zoo, train Boko Haram people, and told us that they are training Nigerian soldiers that can combat the Boko Haram. Give them arms, train them, and today they are devastating every angle. And then now they're claiming that they are trained Nigerian soldiers. Those soldiers they train, why haven't they combat the Boko Haram? This is the hypocrisy in the Britain that I dislike from onset. Since I find out what Britain represents, evil.
No.
I hate them. I don't hate them individual, but I hate the system of their government, because they have been the problem. They cause problem in America, in India, they kill. How many would they kill? They conspire to kill Gaddafi. They conspire to kill their men. They kill a lot of them. But to remember, all of these people are the handwork of Britain. Why are they dwell in dealing with people that have nothing with them? If they claim that all this they are producing, all this their machine and the car and all are promoting the economy, why can they leave Africa alone? So Africa will be their own. But I bet that challenge them. If they think that what they are producing, all this mechanism and technology they are producing, they are giving them, promoting their economy or make sure they are elevating their economy, let them leave Africa alone. Let us see how they will be. Because without Africa, they can't exist. Thank you very much, Mazi Peters.
All right, thank you so much, Dar. This is Radio Biafra. Let me take one more call before I call it a day. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there? Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
My comrade, good evening. My name is Seminarian Pastor Chris. I'm calling from the Kingdom of Cambodia. I don't want to waste time because of your time.
Yes.
I just want to chip in something. This very man they call Rudolph, somebody that one of my brother just mentions. I want to remind many of us, we most of the times forgot history. These are the machineries that Buhari and APC government used during Goodluck Jonathan. And with somebody at Diola, they were used to tarnish the image of Goodluck Jonathan during his tenure. Then he even tried to tarnish the first interview he conducted with our leader. He used it against our leader. So for you to call that kind of guy and expect him to give you what you actually needed in terms of journalism, you are confusing yourself, because you don't remember who he was yesterday, because your yesterday determines your today.
That's right.
So when we talk about these people, you don't need to give them accolade and you don't need to bring them in, because they are missionaries and they are still what they are still doing. You know that after Goodluck Jonathan was removed from the office, that this man stopped his program that he used to call Dr. Damager. You can't see anything like Dr. Damagers anymore, or Adiola keeping it real on the social media anymore. They are the machinery that Yorubas bought over. These are people that they are using, even they are still using many of them. And the people they are using is the Igbo people, the people that comes from our own lineage. So the only solution right now, just like as I said from the last caller, I want to remind us, when the militant and what they call it during, but I'm not giving him accolade, during Asari Dokubo or something, the issues of the international or Shell or whatever that keep mute, they don't want to listen to Niger Deltas that very time they call themselves. But when they pick up arms, do you remember that the international communities, even United Nations, invited, they came into the issue. They come in to make peace, and that was how what they call it amnesty come into this too. So the only solution is that they thought, and they see us as that we are making noise and we don't do anything. We are keep talking and we whatever. But I just want to tell them that we know what we are doing. But in the essence of doing what we are doing, our leader has given us command, and again the flag has been raised. So we expect, because when you raise flag, a lot of things will come out. Just like what Bible said, it said that to whom much is given, much is expected. If that very much is expected, you will expect good and the bad. The flag has been raised, just like when you raise eagle nku, many things will come out, and all of these things are being used to make sure that no. So we should stop all these things, and we kind of don't wait for our leader. Create some certain things that will pull this very zoo down. Not only on media, pull it down. Just create some certain things. Be creative. One lady comes on during our leaders last week or something. She said that learn how to play music, not learning how to make calls and the kind of you are entitled to your opinion, but let us do the needful underground. Because when Nigerians were stealing, doing all manner of evil, the Niger Deltas then, because I don't believe in Niger Delta, they raise up arms. Nigerian government listen to them. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much. All right, Dewo. Thank you so much. This brings an end to my taking calls today. I'm going to turn off the phone line, so there's no need anybody trying to call in anymore because we don't have any more time left. Like I've said this morning, and I'm stressing on it, there is a plan, a complete plan, a total plan to Islamize this thing called Nigeria. And resisting them, that is what is causing the killings. And if you think the killings is going to stop, it's not going to stop. It's a long time plan. They are right now in a rush. They want to get rid of finish what they started. But unfortunately, they are here too late because the Biafrans will not let them take us. We are still calling on the international community. We're still doing it peacefully. But believe me sincerely, when that kangaroo worm is let loose, a lot of people, it's going to affect a lot of people. The bishops have spoken. It is in their honors. The Pentecostal, the GOs, the Baba GOs, they are all there. They are listening. If you sit down there and say it doesn't concern you, the people that they are killing are members of your community. You can come to the street, like I said, give yourself one Sunday, take it as a day of protest, even though you are worshiping on that same Sunday. So rather than worship in your community, do it in the street. Order your members to be in the street so that the world will watch and see what is going on. Sometimes you blame them for not getting involved in what you are doing, but let me tell you something.